Australia's Tszyu has questioned the punching power, and chin, of America's towering Inferno after squaring off for the first time with his oversized world title rival. After spending 8 weeks preparing to stand over Keith Thurman in his first Las Vegas face-off, Tszyu has instead found himself staring up at the 197 cm Sebastian Fundora. So obvious was the size difference between the two men that Tszyu likened his impending T-Mobile Arena showdown on Sunday, March 31 to David vs Goliath. Boxing, Tszyu v Fundora plus Zerifavila live from Las Vegas, Wednesday the 31st of March 11 am ED, exclusive to main event, order on KO Sports. No KO subscription needed. Elsewhere, Australia's boxing poster boy also praised the awkwardness of his rival, but questioned the power of a fighter whose punches he has been told don't hurt. Tszyu also stressed that it hadn't taken much for the American to be knocked out in his most recent fight against Brian Mendoza, despite having dominated through 7 rounds. "Clean, textbook left hook," he said. "That's all it took." The first meeting between the two fighters follows a chaotic week that saw Thurman withdraw injured from a headliner that will now see Tszyu and Fundora throw down for both the WBO and WBC titles. Speaking at an open workout session, the undefeated WBO super welterweight champ also spoke about unifying a division just like his Hall of Fame father Kostya, adding, "I hope one day they say that Tszyu are the greatest family to step into boxing." Tszyu also questioned the punching power of a rival who, in his most recent outing last April, was dominating a fight against Mendoza when brutally knocked out in a big upset. The Sydney-sider would himself fight Mendoza at the end of 2023, winning via decision, and had brought him into his Las Vegas camp to help prepare for Thurman. "And the funny thing is, last week I was speaking to Mendoza and out of nowhere we had a chat about Fundora," Tszyu said. "Then a few days later me and him are on. It's funny how worlds can align." Pushed on what was said, Tszyu continued, he says, "Fundora is awkward, because he uses his height in different ways." Tszyu also appeared to question the chin of Fundora when asked what his biggest takeaways had been from watching back his shock loss to Mendoza. Elsewhere, the Aussie said he had met Fundora previously, "He's a good fella," and said there was no denying the oversized challenge he faces in every sense. "Just a week's notice, a quick preparation to face a fighter like that," he said. "It's David vs Goliath." Tszyu added the biggest test was Fundora's awkwardness. "You've got someone that tall, that lanky, who has a completely different style to Thurman, someone I've been preparing for 8 weeks, he said. Boxing, Tszyu v Fundora plus Zerifavila live from Las Vegas, Wednesday the 31st of March 11 am ED, exclusive to main event, order on KO Sports. No KO subscription needed.